people tonight. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody is living in their blessings and definitely being a blessing to the people that you love and care for the most. You know what I mean? I always encourage that, man. Welcome back to the round table. You know what I'm saying? I love and appreciate everybody that show up every time I call upon y'all to show up over here. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep everything fresh. What I present here at this round table. You know what I mean? I'm always open for suggestions. You know what I'm saying? Which means I encourage y'all. I encourage y'all, man, to jump in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And suggest whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whenever y'all want to hear something specific or y'all got a subject on y'all mind, you know what I'm saying? Something that y'all may have seen that you found to be interesting enough to present to the round table, then here, bring it, man. You know what I'm saying? I try to address all comments as they come in. You know what I mean? And look, I want to say this too before we proceed, man. I appreciate all my new subscribers, that chose the Swing Low podcast show to come spend some time with. This is the getaway from the getaway in its truest form. You know what I'm saying? Which means all of the other craziness that's going on in the world, whether it be on the internet or whether it be in your real regular life, right? You deal with it, you endure it the way that you do in your day, and then you get away from it. And then you see all the other crazy stuff that's going on too, right? You know what I'm saying? And you also want to get away from that too. You know what I'm saying? So bam. Hold up. Okay. So bam, you come here to the Swing Glow podcast. You know what I mean? And we try to make sense of things that's going on that we may see in the headlines, or even if it's something personal going on in our life, if we choose to share with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Bring it here to the round table and let's figure it out. You know what I mean? Or some other craziness that's going on in the world. However and whatever the case may be, we bring it here, man, and we share it, we talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Try to figure it out and we keep it moving. You feel me? All right, so let me go ahead and jump right on into the first thing. It's just a couple of things I wanted to bring to y'all, man, and then I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here and let y'all finish enjoying y'all night. But as of late, now when I first heard about this first topic, you know what I mean, which y'all see on the thumbnail, you know what I'm saying, the Monte Flores, um, Threse, Serranio Southside gang. Um, Go on video and basically say that they're NK. You feel me? So when I first got up on this, my young homie, my little bro, shout out Do Dirt the Great, you know what I'm saying? He sent me a video clip on Instagram with these same youngsters saying that exact same thing, that they was NK. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all not knowledgeable of what NK means, NK means Niggerer. Okay, so bam. Now I'm not surprised by that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a couple of podcasters jump out there and cover this story, right? Because it's going around. The video is going around online right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? It has been for the past few days. Well, actually, for the past going on 2 weeks, right? Because that's when I first heard about it when it first came out. You know what I'm saying? Do Dirt shot it to me on Instagram. I've seen it, and I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to address it because I've already addressed this topic as far as the gangs in the San Gabriel Valley um, go at it with each other, right? And I've been very vocal about this. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I can absolutely attest to on what goes on in the San Gabriel Valley, right? Now, with this specific gang is seconds away from the turf. You know what I'm saying? Seconds away from Morovia and Duarte, Duroc, right? So I used to go to El Money all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's right in our backyard. You feel me? Just drive straight down Peck Road and we gonna be in El Money. Easy. Easy money. You know what I mean? I used to ride bikes and all that down there. You know what I mean? All through L Money High and all that. You know what I'm saying? Now, and y'all also gotta understand this. You know, there's the only gangs that's in L Money is the L Money Flores and the L Money Hayes. Both are Mexican gangs. Okay, there are no blacks gangs in El Money. There's no black gang in El Money that can say that they are whatever El Money Crip or whatever El Money Blood. No gang. You know what I'm saying? El Money is predominantly Hispanic. You feel me? And the biggest gang in that city is the El Money Flores. All right. And if there's blacks out there, it's a very small percentage of them. Okay. Now, once upon a time, I remember we had a spot in El Money. And when I say we, I mean the Do Rocks. You know what I'm saying? It was once upon a time, years and years back. You know what I'm saying? That you know, we habitated out there. You know what I mean? Now we've never been in no serious beef with them like that. You know what I'm saying? They can't say that they came to our hood and did anything. You know what I'm saying? We've run into a few of them here and there out there in our turf. You know what I'm saying? Messing with a little broad or something, but you know what I'm saying? Coming, putting in work and setting up shop and all that never happened. Never happened. They really honestly didn't even respect the Mexican gangs that is in the Wardy and Morovia. They look at them as little boys, little brothers. For real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but there's never been no nothing with us. Now, as far as these young dudes declaring that they are NK, again, like I said, that's not a surprise to me because that's how many Mexican gangs in the San Gabriel Valley is, especially the ones that beef with the black gangs out there. You feel me? As of the ones in Duarte, Morovia, the ones that are in West Covina, the La Puentes, the Puentes, you know what I'm saying, as well as the ones that's in Pomona 12 Streets, the Olive Streets, you know what I'm saying? You know, in these areas, they are in K. These other cities, such as El Monte, there's nobody for them to beef with in their city. You feel me? They can't go on record and say that they beef with us. You go check out that video that's going around because I did. Do you know what I'm saying? They can't. They name your enemies that's black. They can't. You feel me? Name the blacks that y'all go and put in work in on out there. They can't say the Durocs. That would be completely false. You feel me? But being that their city is predominantly Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? If you go out there and try to set up shop at any of that, they're gonna, you know, as they went on record and said, they are NK. And also in that video, to keep it fair, they also said in that same video that they don't use the N word, which I found to be interesting. They're declaring basically that, you know, like there's no cut on them not gang banging, race banging. There's no cut on it. So what's the difference between them and the KKK? See, this is what a lot of people don't understand that don't beef with these gangs. I mean, you have your certain gangs that in different areas outside the San Gabriel Valley that has, you know, had long-standing feuds with certain Hispanic gangs. It's not like that all over in Southern California. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to me that, see, me personally, I try to stay away from commentating on, what goes on in areas that I don't necessarily dwell in or has ever dwelled in. So if I did choose to do something like that, one would only be speculating. You know what I'm saying? Which don't make the information correct. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, like, what it looked like me speaking on politics in a whole completely different section that I've never stayed in. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I've never really encountered anybody from this section that I can say that I've dealt with that I know for certain is a stand up dude. You know what I'm saying? But you have people online that does this type of thing and don't understand that, you know, I've been saying this same thing about what goes on in the San Gabriel Valley since I've been on YouTube. It's documented. Go look at the videos. It's on there. Just go ahead and scroll down. I told y'all to binge watch when we ain't on. We've been on for the past couple of days, so you know what I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with going and binge watching. I believe I have some very good, interesting content that needs to be heard, that deserves to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to covering a section of Southern California that is part of the Los Angeles County, by the way, right? That needs the real delivered. You know what I'm saying? By somebody that's out there, that's a very strong representative of that section. You feel me? Just like you have your other people that's on YouTube that are professional commentators for their, you know, section. What? You can only have certain experts from certain places, and then you got other people that ain't even been to these other places commentating on these places. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, come on, man, that's crazy. That's why I'd never do it. And I know a whole bunch of people from everywhere. I've stayed in some places outside of, my section and where I'm from, but that don't make me an expert on these places and be able to speak on or speculate on politics between certain gangs and not know, like, you know what I'm saying? I understand the story is going around now and it's starting to pick up traction, being that, you know what I'm saying, the thumbnails is titled, this gang is pushing NK. Everybody like, oh, what? They're pushing in. What? Why are you so surprised and up in the uproar about this now? When I have been saying this, when the Lefty Gunplay came out and said he wouldn't let his daughter date a black man, but yet and still you do black music and you're doing all these songs with black people and you're going out to Watts, you're going out to all these other black communities, but where you're from, you're a racist. And y'all don't get along with the black gangs in that area, which happens to be my area. You feel me? But they're accepted in these other communities because, again, all politics in Southern California does not apply to all gangs on the same level. So it's okay for Lefty Gunplay to be accepted somewhere out in Los Angeles, California, or out in certain areas in Watts. It's okay. They're not beefing with the Hispanics like that. You feel me? So when these people are saying that they are NK, well, ask those that has been beefing with these dudes, what level that they put it on when they call they still putting the green light on us. You think they care about, you know what I'm saying, crippled blood when it comes to that? No, they turn it to race. Your skin, it irritates them. You feel me? There's no other excuse for being able to jump from you wanting to imitate and emulate any and everything that is done by blacks. That's a fact. Black music. I like women with big booties now, big lips, wearing gangster grills, big pants, saggy, baggy pants. They sag now. They don't even wear their pants up to their chest like how they used to. They sag harder than I could have ever sagged throughout my game banging career. And say the N word more than any nigga could ever say it with so much enthusiasm on it as they express that word too. It just, you know, socially accepted when, again, I've said this before in other videos, they could be loved and embraced over here or over there, but turn around and say that they are NK. And again, these kids that was in that video was exactly that, young kids, but nevertheless, where do you think that come from? That ain't something that you as a youngin growing up have in your heart and in your mind already. That has to be put there. You learn that from somewhere. 9 times out of 10, it starts in the household. You feel me? And in a lot of cases, that's where it starts for them. In the video, you hear some of them saying, "Oh, my father was from the hood, my mom's from the hood, my brother Danny's from the hood," and they naming all these people, these family members that live identical to them. So guess what? It starts there with them. Then they start going to jail and they're around it, and it's just bred even more deeper. They get back out now and they have even more of a purpose because they done met a whole bunch of motherfuckers who was locked up that's supposed to be the hardest, that feel just as strongly about their race as they do. That hate is fed to the extreme of obesity. Yeah, it's deep, deep rooted. Do not be fooled, man. You feel me? The big bad wolf was only able to get into that house because he had a cold mouthpiece and charm. You feel me? And if y'all really want to, if and I'm speaking to these other people that's out there that do YouTube, right? Want to know what's going on, in certain sections. How about you reach out to somebody that's really from there? You know what I'm saying? That, you know, has the appropriate perspective on the situation. Somebody that has already spoken on the situation from that area. That would make more sense. I mean, it makes sense to me. You feel me? But I understand how sense work with some. It's selective. It's really selective. Face the music. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you for tapping in. For real, for real. Appreciate that. Martisha said 5.9 thousand. Oh yeah, she talking about our subscribers. Hey, that's a blessing. Shout out to everybody, the new subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, that is joining the team. You know what I'm saying? That came to sit at this round table, man. It's a blessing, for real, for real. Them the stars, them the stars that's building it piece by piece. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't easy. It ain't been easy neither. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, anything that you want bad, you're gonna have to fight like hell to get it and keep it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I learned, man. So especially like and still learning. You feel me? But it's a blessing, man, seeing the subscribers go up like that. Every time I tap in, I'll be like, wow, man, more people's joining the team. That's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell y'all, like, comment, and subscribe, man, to the Swing Low podcast. Do Rock Creek, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't already did it, I appreciate that. Those of y'all that already did it, man, much love, man. Much love extended to all y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all the ones. For real, for real. We embrace you fully here. You feel me? Welcome to the round table. And to those of y'all that haven't did it yet, again, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Swang Low Podcast Show and Do Rock Creek, man. It's definitely appreciated and needed. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's one more thing I wanted to bring to y'all, man, that I was checking out that I found to be interesting. You know what I'm saying? YNW Melly is back in the news. You know what I mean? I guess they trying to get him out. It's talks of a possible release from a few things that I've seen online. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, like I don't know how that's gonna play out for that kid, man. Just based on uh, evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like from what I seen, like they got a tape recording of him admitting that he did it. The victim's mother watched him come pick them two up, meaning the two dudes that he was supposed to have unalived. He picked them up in his own car, right? And she watched the two dudes get in the car and they drive off with YNW Melly. So when they find the dudes' bodies inside that same car where they were sitting at when they pulled off from hit the mother's house is exactly where all the bullet holes and stuff was at. You know what I'm saying? Which they was trying to say. Two dudes were shot from inside the car, and he was the only one that could have did it, and he was the only one that was in the car when he left the victim's mother's house. That she seen the two get in the car, right? Then they say they got a message. I guess him and King Von was real tight. You know what I mean? And I guess he had got a King Von and asked him, told him that he had an issue with these two dudes, you know what I'm saying, whatever their disagreement was, and asked King Von for advice on how to deal with it. And supposedly, allegedly, you know what I mean, King Von was supposed to have told him, hey, you know, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he allegedly took that advice, man. You know what I mean? From what was being reported. You feel me? And then they arrested, he have a co-defendant. They arrested one dude that was tampering with supposedly, allegedly tampering with the jury. Um, they found in his house a notebook with all the jurors' names on it. You know what I'm saying? With like he got caught with a cold paper trail. So they hit him with tampering with witnesses, um, um, conspiring to on the tape. They got, I guess they got him on, got it, had his phone wired. You know what I'm saying? Of him, you know, plotting all this out with other people. You know what I'm saying? Other people were supposed to play a position in. You know what I'm saying? How that was supposed to play out, man. But anyway, you know, so now he has the co-defendant. They got all these additional charges on him, as well as that being connected to YNW Melly. They trying to put all this stuff on him, right? He went to trial, I guess, one time and got a hung jury. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they was trying to get him bail after he had got that hung jury. They wouldn't bail him out. I mean, they wouldn't let him get bailed out. You know what I'm saying? And I seen something online where Boosie was saying, Lil Boosie was on Vlad TV, and he was asked about it, and Lil Boosie was saying like he didn't understand how they didn't let YNW Melly out after the mistrial. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he was basically saying that they had waited, kept him purposely, um, you know, from going to trial at a certain time because they was trying to wait for a law to pass, right? So they held back until he said 4 months after a certain law that they was waiting for to pass. Bam, that's when they hit him and did the trial and all that, and that's why they got him going through what he going through now. So it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. You feel me? That's what he going through. But the talks of him possibly getting released comes from, I guess, how long he been sitting in there fighting this case. You know what I mean? Without anything being done worthy of keeping him in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what the judge was conflicted with. And he was basically telling the district attorneys, you know, that they had till a certain time, I think 24 hours from now, you know, for them to figure out what they're going to do. And then, you know, they pushing for him to be released. And this is after having, you know, the hung jury. So, yeah, man. YNW Melly, man. We're going to see how that turn out for him. You know what I mean? We're going to see. Definitely keeping my eye on that, man. But, you know, to elaborate a little bit more on the El Monte Flores saying that they was pushing NK a little bit more before we get up out of here, man. Look, y'all have to think about this situation like this. You know what I mean? Because it's just crazy to me that people are starting to get up in the uproar about this. You know, time after time again, they will step out and say some shit. You know that it's in that direction. You feel me? You had the boxer do it. What was his name? Alex Garcia, something like that. You know, there's a number of them jumping out there, man, saying stuff, doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? They went out there and whacked out Kendrick Lamar's mural. You know what I'm saying? Like and writing it all over. You know, it's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but this type of thing goes on in other areas. Y'all got to go watch some of them, you know, documentaries that they got. If you don't have a direct connection to somebody that is really from out there, you know what I'm saying, and has a voice that's knowledgeable of what goes on out that way. You feel me? So let's not get in the uproar. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to gain a better understanding of these situations and how long they've been going on. You know, and try to figure out a better solution. There's always a better solution to something, you know, that's terribly ugly and wrong and being dealt with completely wrong. You feel me? We can all gain a better knowledge of something that's weird and we don't understand by just willing to invest a little time into, doing the field work. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to bring to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to tap in on that. You feel me? Since I see it becoming a thing, you know what I mean? And again, please, by all means, if anybody has any questions or, you have an opinion about something, that's going on in the San Gabriel Valley, by all means, bang the chat up. You know what I mean? I would appreciate it. I would address it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's you know, on topic. You feel me? But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all get up out of here. Get back to the rest of y'all night, man. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to come here and spend a little bit of time while I was able to. You know what I mean? We've been off a couple of days. You know what I mean? But again, man, to those of y'all that haven't already did it, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Swing Low Podcast Show, Do Rock Creep. I love and appreciate you for it. You know what I'm saying? And be sure to hit the bell button so you can get your notification. You can be the first one here at this roundtable, when we do these lives. You know what I'm saying? This is just my reaction to, seeing the El Money Flores Serenio gang jumping out there as of late. You know what I'm saying? Saying that they was pushing NK. You feel me? But yeah, man, I'm going ahead and get up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. You know what I'm saying? Continue to be a blessing. Let those you love know that you love them. You know what I'm saying? And appreciate them. We losing people every day. You know what I'm saying? Um, we got to be thankful while we are able to be thankful for having these people in our lives, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's real, you know. But y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Love and appreciate y'all. To the next time we meet at this round table, man. Love y'all. Triple gang.